Welcome to the Innovation Social Club. I'm here with the man who is literally playing the music of the markets and giving the blockchain a heartbeat. The founder of the Profit Squad, Crypto Sax Guy. Welcome to the club. Welcome.
Thank you, bro. Glad to be here, bro. Glad to have me on.
My friend, you're forging a future where you aren't just playing music, you're translating the pulse of the blockchain into a human frequency. How does a saxophonist become the soundtrack to the crypto revolution?
Basically, what I realize is if you can play music, you could do anything. So I just end up learning crypto to fund my music, and I don't just play regular music, I play traditional jazz, like John Coltrane, Louis Armstrong, Ella Fitzgerald. So that type of music allowed for me to look at the crypto market totally different because I already recognize patterns from recognizing patterns in music. So it's like I've been trying to inspire other musicians to actually see both worlds. So that's what I'm trying to accomplish and do.
When you're looking over a live candle chart, are you looking to play the trend or are you looking for the next big move?
So me, now I'm only focused on nothing in life is guaranteed, but I'm trying to get to the big money trades. So to get to the big money trades, you gotta look for high volume. So I'm looking for high volume and high volatility, and I'm also basing it off of my custom indicators. So my trade setup is with custom indicators and no indicators. I read just the chart, and basically I use the indicators as like a confirmation. So that's what I'm looking for: high volume. I'm looking for volatility, and I'm looking to see if my indicators, everything that I use, is all in line.
You're essentially the sonic architect of Web3. What's the biggest barrier you've seen so far that you're breaking down right now for the skeptics?
Well, I think the biggest barrier is just getting people to realize, hey, this might seem intimidating looking at the chart, looking at candles, but I always tell people, if you can walk, you can talk, you can read, trading and understand financial literacy is just that same, because all you got to do is just apply. So right now I'm just I say the barrier is I'm trying to figure out how to get the average person to see the value in learning how to do this right before the AI era, and also to get them to understand and believe that, hey, this can be done. And if you can tie your shoes, if you can walk, then you can make a lot of money with this. And this is the perfect timing right before we go into this new era of AI. And I think this is super valuable that people should know how to do,
In a world of AI generated beats and pump and dump schemes, you've chosen the hardest path: physical mastery of an instrument and the complex volatility of crypto. Is this a rebellion against the easy route?
Man, that's a good question. Man, I say for me, being born in Flint, Michigan, I never had an easy route. So all the things I do is technically super complex and it takes years to master, but my life has been so difficult, but I made it look so easy. So once I got really good at saxophone, I realized, hey, it opened my mindset, and I realized the way that I think, I try not to do very little entertainment and just always learn. So now everything is the easy route, because like Kobe Bryant, at the end of his life, he was talking about basically how he took his same discipline from playing basketball and applied it to business and helping his daughter, stuff like that. That's basically what I'm doing with crypto. Is I'm taking my same greatness from music and the steps that I took to accomplish it, and that's why, like, now everything is so easy, because it's like it's the same steps to get great at everything. So like everybody know the jack of all trades, but really, you know, people don't like the jack of all trades, but they don't know the full saying. So let me see if I remember it. The jack of all trades is often times better than the master of one. Right now, we already got 230 members in 40 days, and I haven't even done like no paid ads. All I did was speak the truth and tell people about biblical principles. I'm just running and running and running and running, and I'm just gonna see where life is gonna take me.
So look, we're seeing a shift at the Innovation Social Club. Our members aren't just buying assets, they're buying identities. So you built a brand where the sax is the hardware and crypto is the software. Where are you going in 5 years? Where is this going in 5 years?
In 5 years, basically I'm trying to do like private equity deals. That's one of my dreams, to like build apps, to do shadow operator, basically to rinse, wash, and repeat what I'm already doing, but from a lot of different angles. So right now I'm training people how to do what I do, and I'm building them up. But eventually they're gonna come to a point where they don't need me, and my whole business runs on automation. And I'm going to just basically just keep going with my imagination. I always try to tell people I'm trying to make money off of my imagination. Like basically the mind that I had when I was a little kid.
If volatility is just a rhythm and a market crash is like a minor key, how do you use theory to not fear the notes and just play through them?
Man, just like anything, just gotta jump. Sometimes in life you just gotta go, not worry about it, bro. Like that's what I love about music. That's what I love about crypto. You never know what's gonna happen next. You just gotta react, and sometimes you might make a mistake, but you know it's just about how you react to that mistake. What I learned is through music is, even if you play a wrong note, it's not the wrong notes that counts, it's what you do after that. And that's kind of like crypto. Even if you lose a trade, it doesn't even matter if the next trade is big.
So crypto sax guy, you spend your mornings analyzing charts and decentralized ledgers, and your nights playing an instrument that hasn't changed its design since the 1840s. Is there a common frequency between a bullish candle and a perfect B flat?
Man, I don't know where you come out with these questions, but that's crazy. You already in the future. I should be interviewing you, but man, I'll just say, man, it's all connected. And I just wish more people can come to these worlds that I'm in, connecting music and the finance, and see it through my lens.
Most people see crypto as cold, hard math. Do you see it as a performance?
Basically, I see it as like a video game. Like, I try to not imagine money is real, because when you care too much, you lose.
So when you're teaching a student in the Profit Squad about market volatility, do you ever find yourself reaching for like musical metaphors to explain like the noise?
Yeah, what's interesting, I thought like I was gonna be doing really really crypto technical stuff, but now I just find myself talking about psychology and also just talking about things that have nothing to do with crypto. Yeah. Make sure y'all double tap the screen, bro, so we can try to get as many people in here. Okay, so look, ask me any questions about crypto, guys, and leverage trading or investing in crypto. Some of y'all checked out my ebook. There's 18 people in here. We started to get people in here tuning in. You know, ask me any questions. On my live stream, we usually talk about Fibonacci, support and resistance, different indicators, double top, triple top. Bro, we've been on a streak for 5-6 weeks. We haven't lost. I think I might have lost 2 trades in 5 weeks. Okay, man, I'm not even gonna answer that. But look, man, because you don't know me that well to make those types of assumptions, you know? You don't know me that well. So, next live stream, I'm going to be actually showing the charts and teaching. All the platforms I trade on, you can find in my bio. Use BitUnix and use Profit Squad, or you can trade on Blowfin. 71 people. Tap in, man. We got the greatest crypto live stream. You know, we got the greatest crypto live stream, the greatest crypto community in the world. We built, like, we taught everybody, bro, from South America to Africa to people working their jobs, everybody how to do this. And we building something special, bro. Something that we building something and doing something that money can't buy. You know, we doing something that money can't buy, bro. Money can't give you everything in life. And I was already rich before I had money, based on my talent.
Yeah. So like the saxophone is one of the few instruments that requires a literal breath of life to function. In an era where everything is being automated by AI, even music, how do you navigate building a digital community forged through human connection?
Well, that's one of the cool things, like real human connection and how we connect through history has always been important. But like with everything becoming more and more robot, I'm starting to see that it's actually getting more and more valuable to communicate with people and experience people in real life and virtually too. So
for this one, I want you to really dig deep and really think. And I'm gonna put you on the spot a little bit. Forging the future really requires heat. You know, you're in a forge. You got to be able to forge. So, what was the furnace moment for you in your trading career when the pressure almost cracked the ring?
Man, I would say when I was in one trade and I had $7,000 on it, and I didn't know what I was doing, and it went from 7,000 to back down to 2,000, and all the way back up to 5,000, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just pushing buttons on my phone, literally just people using high advanced technology. I'm just like literally just almost gambling like the money, and like, whoa, this is crazy, you know?
So what has changed from that time to now?
From that time to now, like, now the difference is like I've seen so much, so I realize I'm looking at the same thing every day, but it's way more exciting now because I realize I can almost control my destiny a lot more versus then I was just getting lucky.
The Innovation Social Club is all about what's next. When you look at your students, what is the one note they all keep missing when they first enter the crypto space?
The hardest thing to do is to get people to learn patience, because everybody's in such a position where they're trying to get rich so fast because of inflation. But that's the hardest thing to get people to do is, hey, we got a proven strategy. Like, just go with the strategy and just have a little patience.
So it's really most about the trust and the faith and
the having
dedication
trust
to the
and
process.
The hardest thing is to have building trust and change people's mindset.
They say the future is unwritten, but you're literally forging it with every trade and every solo. Does the responsibility of being a bridge between those worlds ever feel heavy?
No, I just feel like I'm just playing a video game and I'm just living my life as what can you imagine? What can you create?
Can a person truly understand the future of finance if they don't understand the discipline of art?
That's a really good question. I think everybody looks at the market and life totally different. So, you know, everybody can read the same book and interpret it different.
What is the most expensive mistake a musician can make that is identical to the same mistake a trader makes?
Again, not having patience and not focusing on the basics. Like, to play saxophone, you gotta have a good sound. To do crypto, you gotta know support. So it's the same thing.
We talk about forging the future. If you could melt down every gold saxophone in the world and use it to back a brand new currency, would you do it, or would you say the art is more valuable than the asset?
I say life experience and art is the most important thing in your life. Because most people learn crypto to get rich, but then once you make money, you realize that it's the real human experience and life things that actually matter.
If the world went dark tomorrow, no internet, no blockchain, no ledgers, what would you play to keep people's hopes alive?
I'll just play music just like Coltrane did, and Charlie Parker, and all the jazz greats. And now we wouldn't even care if the internet was off, because the energy in the room to playing the music, lifting everything up, be so good, you know?
This is the Innovation Social Club. We're here with Crypto Sax Guy. Look, I'm gonna ask you just a couple questions, a few questions, and you're gonna answer with your saxophone. Let's see how this goes. Look, people say Bitcoin is digital gold. If digital gold had a sound, what would it be? All right, what about a rug pull? All right, if you had to compose the national anthem for a sovereign city-state built entirely on the blockchain, what would the first three notes be? All right, so now it's time for the Innovation Social Club 60-second sprint. Lightning fast questions, rapid answers, no hesitation, just speak whatever comes to the mind first. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right, we got 60 seconds on the clock. You sure you're ready?
Yeah, let's go.
All right, quick answers. Bitcoin at $1 million or a sold out show at Madison Square Garden?
Sold out show.
God Candle wins you a big trade or a solo at Carnegie Hall?
God can.
Best city to forge the future in?
Miami.
One instrument you'd ban from the blockchain?
The violin.
Bull market anthem or bear market blues?
Bear market blues.
Interesting. If your sax was an NFT, what would the floor price be?
$1 million.
AI generated music, threat or tool?
2.
Describe the future of Crypto Sax Guy in one word.
Innovative.
Miles Davis or Vitalik Buterin?
Miles Davis.
Cold wallet or gold sax?
Oh wow.
If Bitcoin hits zero tomorrow, what's your first move?
I'm going to celebrate because I sure did it.
Elon Musk or Charlie Parker?
Charlie Parker.
One word for the current state of the world.
Hope.
NFTs, digital art or expensive receipts?
Expensive receipts.
Your favorite session of trading?
New York.
Coffee or champagne while watching the charts?
Champagne. Because I already won.
Paper hands or a cracked reed, which is worse?
Crack read.
Who is the GOAT, Satoshi or Coltrane?
Coltrane.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man forging the future one note at a time, not just a musician, but a cultural architect. Follow the journey at Crypto Sax Guy everywhere and stay tuned to the Innovation Social Club for the next big shift. We're out. Peace and love.
Yeah.